Our first guest is Jared Barnes, a 26-year-old student who is currently at Laverne University. How you doing, Jared?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
So let's talk all about it. You found your way to a wonderful university. Congratulations on that. But I understand it wasn't an easy road to get to where you are today. Tell us about your story.
You know, it wasn't really that easy coming up. I was born in San Diego. Lived out there with my whole family in this little house on Tate Street. I think it was like maybe 10 of us or something like that. And I really loved being there. I mean, the neighborhood that we were in wasn't the best. We weren't allowed to go around the corner because that's where all the bad people, I guess, stayed. My mom, she got an autoimmune disease called scleroderma. And that really took a toll on all of us, me and my sister, my dad, my brother too.
So your mom has this illness, and it had to be tough for the entire family, really a strenuous time for the family. How are you balancing social life, having to take care of your mom, have to look after your father? There's a lot of dynamics in your household. Tell us about that.
You know, at a young age, you don't really know what balance is. You kind of just are trying to get through the day. I remember I did not really care about school at all.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like, you know, we didn't have much money either. So not having much money plus my mom being sick and still having to work when she could, that wasn't the easiest. I remember going to school. I don't remember doing no homework. I don't remember like paying attention in class, none of that stuff. I was always kind of messing around a little bit in class and everything. And waiting to get home just because I had to be home to take care of my mom.
And as I understand it, after the passing of your mom, things got even more difficult.
Yeah. After I had finished high school, I had to work. And I had to work for a few years. And I think it was in 2018 was when, you know, times were hard. It was just me and my dad at the time. And we lost the house that I was living at. And during this time, it's like, I'm not even thinking about getting an education or going to school or nothing like that. I'm just trying to
survive.
Yeah, like just in survival mode the whole time. So like school and everything like that wasn't even thinking about it. I'm trying to eat today. I'm trying to, you know, get by. And we lost our house. I was couch hopping, sleeping in a car. Sometimes we'd sleep in the U-Haul with all of our stuff, washing my clothes wherever I could find, you know, water and soap. I ended up having to walk to work every single day. And during this time, my mental health was not good at all. And I was like, yeah, I gotta figure some way out. If I don't figure out a way, I didn't know what was gonna happen because I needed something. I needed something like really badly.
See, that is the core of what we're talking about on this show. Because at some point, the light went on.
Yeah.
You knew you didn't want to be in that job anymore. And you knew you needed to go get an education. So tell me about that moment where you made the conscious decision to enroll at a community college.
So coming up, we were a basketball family. So I played all my years in high school. And it was what I was best at. That's what pretty much drove me to get through middle school and elementary school. I always had dreams of playing at a, you know, big college, going to the NBA, all that good stuff. When that moment happened, I found out everything I could about like my local colleges around. I called up the head coach over at Chaffey College where I went, and I told him I was interested in playing basketball there. And that's what got my foot in the door to get a higher education.
But you had to think about college and paying for college.
Yeah.
So that had to wear on your mind. It's like, okay, now I'm going to attend. I'll probably be on this basketball team, but I need to pay. I need college aid. What was your first move?
So, like really quick, before I knew anything about like finances and going to college, like I thought no matter what, you have to take out loan. Unless you get a scholarship, no matter what, you have to take out a bunch of loans and everything like that, which terrified me. So, and when I learned that community colleges is a lot different and you don't have to do any of that and it's a lot more affordable, then it made everything so much easier. That's when I learned about financial aid and everything like that. I didn't know that you can get aid for going to college that you don't got to pay back. First person I spoke to was basketball coach, the assistant coach, Prentice Harris. I told him my situation and everything. That was when I was living out in my car. I told him everything, and he said, you can go to the pantry, get some food. At that time, too, I was paying out of pocket for my classes because I didn't know about financial aid, nothing like that.
Another perfect segue into my next question. I mean, you now know that you can receive financial aid to go to college. Tell me about that experience. How did you get ushered into all that?
It was the best thing, at that time. I needed it so bad. I didn't have much. I was living paycheck to paycheck, and I didn't really have much to fall back on. So after I seen how much I can receive, and actually receiving it, it helped me out in more ways than I thought it could. I was able to put gas in my car. I was able to eat consistently, all the things that you need to do in order to succeed in class.
Also, the beauty of being at a California community college, you can get financial aid to take care of your books and tuition and all such, but you can also get a job on campus to help, right?
Yep. It's called work study. So if you're having difficulty finding a job outside of school, you can always apply to any of the work study jobs on campus for any of the students. That can be anywhere from working in the cafeteria to helping in one of the offices. And it's a good opportunity for any student. There's nothing preventing you from applying to it if you need it.
So how did community college help you with your own life? How did it change your life?
Specifically Chafee, it changed my life for the better. At that time, I had moved around a few times up to that point, and now sleeping out of my car and couch hopping. I spent so much time at that school. It was literally it became my home. I spent a lot of time talking to my professors after class. I spent a lot of time in the gym shooting around, whatever I could to make myself, feel safe and not out and about doing whatever. It really became my home. The people there and the environment. It's like community college for a reason. It's community,
So it appears as though you received some wonderful services once you arrived on campus over at Chafee College. So tell us about the services you did receive once you arrived.
The ones that I received was financial aid and the Panther Pantry. The Panther Pantry, they help students out with food insecurities, housing insecurities, rental assistance, sometimes grants, things like that. But not only that, but the other services, there's tutoring, career planning, counseling, almost everything that you need in order to be successful in the classroom and outside the classroom. There's a lot for you out there, and it's all free.
Now, it's common knowledge that one can transfer from a community college to a 4-year, but there's also an ADT program that I believe you were a part of, right?
Yep. The ADT is an associate's degree for transfer program. So basically, when you finish your degree at whatever community college you're in, they have guaranteed spots at many different universities for you. And that's what happened with me. I had a guaranteed spot into University of Laverne from Chafee. So it prepared me really well. The classes at Chafee, they're really small and they're really intimate, and you get to know everybody very well.
Well, I want to say it was an honor and a privilege to have you on this show, and keep fighting the good fight and stay focused and keep inspiring those around you. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
We are the painters of our world.